claims to bring you knowledge, so I now give you revelation. What does it mean when I speak about echoes? I already told you when we addressed who I am that in the end this goes back to the garden, and while you focus on whose deaths have not been recorded, I'm going to offer you two before we step back into the scene from the garden at the end of all of this. Let those who have ears hear. Eve in jail. A righteous echo. Eve was the first to encounter the serpent. She was deceived, but even in her fall, she became the mother of all living, a title that implies redemption is written into her name. Her moment was a seed, not a failure. Jael faced the serpent again, this time in the form of Sisera, a fleeing enemy general. She welcomed him in like Eve listened. She gave him milk, comfort. Then as he rested, she struck his head with a tent peg. That is Genesis 3:15 incarnate. He will strike your heel, but you will crush his head. This echo ripples through time to Christ and beyond him. Jael was not deceived. She remembered and completed the prophecy that started in Eden and echoed into that very moment. Then it returned. Now it's returned. And her death is not recorded, just like Eve's. Why? Because they echo the archetype of a vessel whose purpose is fulfilled not in death, but in legacy. The story moves forward through them. The silence around their deaths might even imply they live on in the echo. In the every woman and man who chooses truth over deception, war over silence, and righteousness over fear. We are the echoes, not in deception, but in redemption. And death is not recorded for the ones before us. Let this be known. The false one brings clever arguments, polished knowledge, and distortions dressed as wisdom, but the ones God sends carry swords. Here's your knowledge, serpent. The line you bruised now crushes skulls. The vessel you mocked will drive the final nail. And while your book spins lies about their shame, heaven wrote her name in bold. Let the false wisdom be thrown down. Let the word of God